Welcome to another episode of Dad-ish. It's your boy Styles.
It's your boy Chocolate Dad.
CD.
It's your boy Simon.
And it's your boy 95. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow, tell a friend to tell a friend. Go ahead and comment, email, send us some feedback, comment under our posts, and let us know how you guys are liking it. Give us some information and some topics you guys want to hear about. And let us know if you actually like this whole CD name thing. I mean,
it's Chocolate Dad.
I ain't call no guy chocolate or dad.
It's a chocolate if you're nasty.
Oh, man.
WD-40.
But yeah, go ahead and let us know how you guys are feeling even about that whole thing, because you know that's his whole thing. But yeah, so appreciate you guys tuning in, and here we are with you guys again for another week. Some fabulous content. Hope you guys appreciate it. It's definitely been a long week.
Yeah,
we won't stop snowing.
I
feel like we live wherever the people from Frozen live.
Yeah.
It snowed.
Yeah.
And then it snowed again. Last year it snowed one time. It was like a little powdered sugar like on your waffle.
Yeah.
Now this year they're like, hold on.
Nah, we getting everything all them years we didn't get
all this global warming talk y'all was talking about.
This probably one of the first years where it snowed like snow where you was like at the shovel, you still outside, it still snow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. Having a garage is a godsend.
Must be nice.
It must be nice, right?
It sure is nice, man. I ain't gonna be modest about it at all. Trying to shovel that big motherfucker.
Must be nice, bougie.
It ain't bougie, it's just what it is.
I'm having like an all-wheel drive, so I can.
Oh, you should park as far as I got outside. I parked on the mountain. I said, forget it. I looked for 30 minutes. I said, it's not happening. I parked on the mountain.
Yeah,
I did not care. I back right onto that, right on top of the mountain of snow. We figure it out later.
So how's everybody like doing? Like, how's everybody been? Everybody feeling?
I'm chilling, man. Working.
Chilling, just a little tired today.
Oh man, I'm working.
I'm tired. I'm stressed.
You stressed.
You stressed about Mr. Wake up at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
You feel like
he got a couple Folgers.
Your word.
Right?
Mr. Work at home.
One thing I'm gonna suggest, because I know Chris, your son is, around what 6-7 months right now. About that, please, bro, don't have him in the bed at all. Like, not even just one night. Nah. You don't need one night.
We
nights.
We never let him sleep. Even since he was young, honestly, my biggest fear was, like, because you'd be so worn out and so tired, and he's in the bed. Like, I was so fearful, like, roll over. Or not even like you roll over, like, you adjust your pillow and it's like in his face. So like,
you smell
the only time like he sleeps on our personal bed is like if we're both home in the daytime. It's like, he wants to take a quick little nap or something like that. We'll just like put one of his blankets down and put him in the middle of the bed.
Even that, bro, you don't want him to get in the habit of being in. That's how it started. That's how it started, and then it went from. See, my lady, she's a light sleeper. So him sleeping when he was younger, if he wasn't in the bassinet, if he wake up, to get him back to sleep, she would put him on her chest, and he would just lay there because she's a light sleeper. But like even then, it started during the day. When he'd take a nap, we put him in the bed, put some pillows around him so he won't go nowhere, and that's how it started. Now, bro, he's a year and some change and still sleeping in the bed.
No, it's over. Right?
Wait, you mean like at night, every night?
It's over. It's over,
bro.
It's over
for the whole night.
Every night.
He's not leaving.
So
it's like you waking up with his foot in your head.
I was just about to ask. I was about to ask something crazy, but anyhow, I was like, so he's obviously you answered. So he's a wild sleeper at that.
Bro, wild sleep.
That's
I'm talking about karate kicks in the middle of the night. I sleep too light. Bro, I have a king size bed. I have a king size bed, so my bed is bigger than this table. And I'm at the edge of the bed, like every night.
You're at the edge of the bed anyway, because women don't let you sleep on the whole bed anyway.
I'm at the edge of the bed.
It's not because of him.
I'm like, it is because of him, bro.
Nah. Women don't like you. Women don't like you on the whole bed anyway, bro.
He sleeps diagonally. Like, he doesn't sleep.
It's how my kids sleep. Look,
this is why he don't call you that.
He don't respect you. He sleep like this. My kid sleeps like this.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Then he put his head this way.
Horizontally? Oh,
He be all over the whole bed. We gotta sit there and watch out for him.
See, so you going through the same
So
shit?
you don't
Yeah,
try to put him in the crib or something, or a bassinet or anything?
Too
Listen,
late now.
this-
You're a grown man.
It's not even that. Like I'm one of those type of fathers, or just type of person in general. I feel like, he's a boy, and even if it was a girl, let him cry. So she feels like, no, he's gonna cry for too long. I'm like, yo, if we put him in a room, put him in his bed, yes, he's gonna cry, but he's gonna go to sleep eventually.
Figure it out.
Say, no, you want him to cry to sleep. He's gonna cry all night. I'm like, bro,
Nah,
that's the only way.
That's like sleep training a baby. It's hard because you're crying
Nah,
or whatever.
you gotta
gotta thug it out because
That shit don't bother me.
Nah, you gotta
Nothing
put him
about
in
you,
the
but
crib.
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
said before, you just tune people out.
I just tune him out.
Nah,
That's
you gotta
it.
put him in the crib during the nap time during the day.
It doesn't matter, bro.
No, I'm saying now it's over. Like it's over.
Yeah, he's
I know,
older now.
I know,
He'll
I know.
fall asleep on it. During the day, he'll fall asleep on the couch. He'll fall asleep anywhere because he's a little bit older now. Like he know that our bed is not his bed. He know he has a room. He can understand, and he has his own room with his own bed. I feel like she's stopping him from sleeping in there. And that's
It's
one.
her fault.
It's her fault.
certified.
And I feel like,
Everybody's fault. Everything's everybody's fault.
No responsibility.
He doesn't take no accountability.
Maybe I let it happen because I don't.
You did let it happen.
I don't like to stress about anything, so I'm not gonna make it a big deal. It's like,
So you let it happen.
fuck it, I let it happen.
You
Yeah.
should have, because
See,
now it's biting you.
No. When we move, he's. Not, I told him not even
That's
one
what
night.
you think.
Not even one night he's sleeping.
But,
with me.
but you gotta think, right?
Rough
So
first night.
when he was really, really young, and I guess at that point, hindsight was 2020, but when you guys had the opportunity to let him just cry himself and sleep train
She
him,
stopped it.
right? But what I'm saying is, so that's when he was really, really young, so it would have been easier. But now he's mobile.
It's over.
Yeah, it ain't no.
It's over.
there's no
He's
turning
He's
back,
mobile. It don't
man.
matter. You could be in a mansion. He's
Shit,
finding
man.
his way, bro.
I'm sorry,
it's
man.
over. He knows what time it is. He will bang that door down. He's getting
See
in
how
there.
with me, how we messed up. Like now my son sleeps in bed with us. But early on, when we first was born, we kind of had an alternate. He had him in the crib at a point, so we had him in the bed. And then we kind of had it back and forth. But first we had him in the bassinet. He slept there a little bit, but my lady.
Hard.
My lady didn't like the bassinet thing.
On that.
She was just worried to sleep with him on the boob. And he would sleep there the whole night, and like because she was breastfeeding, so it worked out. But then after a while, we put him in the crib. It worked. Then we put him in the bed. He slept in the bed for a few months. Then come back in the crib. But as of recently, I say last like 6 months.
Recently.
That's not
Yeah, man.
No.
That's his cold.
No. We say like 4 or 5 then maybe.
That's still not recent, bro. Recent was like last week. That's
Yeah.
It been a little minute, but it's kind of my fault why he's back in the bed. Because one night, I was home, being a dad, me and him watching TV, whatever. I had him, we be laying here, chilling, vibing, watching a movie, went to sleep. He slept there. So like normally, what we used to do prior to that, he
Get
sleep,
up, put him in
put him in bed. But I was tired from work. She was out
That's how it all
cold.
starts.
I did that for 3 days straight.
So you watch
No.
movies and
No, I watched
3 days
3. That's a fact. And
Damn, you live in life too. I can't even sit and watch a movie.
it was over. Nah, I be up late sometimes. So and he be up, so it's whatever. So that happened. Ever since then, it's been like over. I feel we can kind of probably try to put him back, but I told him
It's an uphill battle at that
it's
time.
gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but
It's gonna be hard. But you're gonna have to because
it's a fact.
because you're gonna hate when they're like.
he's
Imagine
not-
they're like 3 years old now.
Nah, but
he has to go now. He's cutting into the sex life. Yo, he
That was gonna be
work around that.
Now the question.
No,
because-
we do be working
We gotta work
around
around
it.
that.
But I feel like we disrespected him.
Oh my god.
You filthy animals.
For the viewers and listeners at home. If you have the pickies around, this ain't the one for you today. All right? Because I'm glad y'all mentioned that because I spoiled him, but not in a way of like he never sleeps in our bed. Like at night,
Son, keep it that way.
never sleeps in our bed. So
keep it that
from
way.
get go, he's been in the bassinet. He went to play pen. He's in his crib, whatever.
Don't change it.
And Like the only here's the kicker, right? Because like I mentioned before, so cause my schedule rotates or whatever. So the times when I do work consistent nights, so either it's 3 nights in a row, 4 nights in a row, she used to, and I say used to because up until like maybe like last month, at night she used to like let him sleep in the bed next to her, because now he's like holding his bottle, whatever the case may be. So she'll like he'll lay in the bed on a pillow, hold his bottle, he'll fall asleep on it. She'll move the pillow, put it on the side of him, and he's knocked out. So if she needs to get him in the middle of the night to wake up to when he wakes up to feed, he's right there versus going to grab him or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, I get it, it's the closeness or whatever, but you gotta you have to cut. You can't let that rock, or whatever. My Achilles heel was since he was born, like when he would cry or he'd be uncomfortable, whatever, I'd always be holding him and stuff like that. So like now when I'm home, anytime I'm home, days off, like today I came from work. Shower before I came here, whatever. He sees me. As soon as my key touched the door, he's wilding. Where's that? But I'm like, yo, he's not sleeping in the bed. Because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, as I mentioned before, in early episodes, the jail time I did without getting out of bro, I always say, yo,
you messed out
when he gets old enough and he's like in trouble, I'm like, yo, you don't know what it took for us to get you here. I'm telling you right now, bro, you don't go to your room, mother. So that's why it's like, yo, like, even though we be tired and it's exhausting, when we do find time, when we make time, like, listen, yo, we're gonna put the laundry away today. I'll do the dishes, you go get in the shower, I'll get in the shower, we'll do the laundry tomorrow or fold the laundry tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, unfortunately, like, with a newborn and all that stuff, you kind of have to schedule certain things, which is super trash too. By the way, I loathe scheduling that shit. I feel like it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I also get it.
Let the pieces fall with it. Like,
yeah, exactly. You know, you get it when you can fit in and whatnot. But sleeping in a bed thing, so that's why I'm gonna ask you. Is like, I mean, obviously you out here, you don't care. So, but that also means he got some good sleep habits because he ain't waking up.
Like,
he ain't waking
up. Why don't you just go to his bed or his room?
I was the one that like, nah, he ain't sleeping here. Like, I'll get up. Like, nah, he's going in his crib. I didn't play that game. Like,
tired
as I was, I got up because I just knew what y'all guys would say. I didn't want to go through that. Like,
I'm lazy, so
I got up.
Fuck it.
So,
you gonna live right here?
And it's crazy.
Because her argument is valid. I'm not getting. His room is on the other side of the.
Yo, when I say we stole his heartache, because everything I got, I didn't experience that. Like he was trained in it.
I was so adamant making sure that like he's not gonna sleep because like so
they had their own room.
And I don't know how
you don't slip up like once or twice. Watch.
His crib is in your room.
Yeah, but
that's easier.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I had to walk across the hall.
Yeah, I had to walk across.
Bumping into shit.
But I feel but here's what it is, right? So like he sleeps or falls asleep with people differently. Like how I put him to sleep, she can't do it that way. Because I have the upper body strength, so I can hold him and walk with him. She can do it, but so long. So normally, because she has the breast, she'll lean him on it. So he's in that position where it works perfect for him.
That's why I only love that position when he's younger. Now
exactly.
it don't matter.
But it does matter. So like, when she puts him to sleep, if she's holding him and she puts him to sleep, it has to be that way. With me, I can like I said, I can physically hold him for a lot longer, so I can hold him this way, that way.
Yeah, you gotta play with it.
Whatever it is, like if you want to be held, if you gotta be held upside down by your ankles, it's fine. Whatever the case may be. But when I put at night, when I go there and put him to sleep, he's going to sleep in his bed. In the middle of the night, where like in the times like for instance, like so not tonight, but Thursday night, because I won't work Friday. Like I'll do the night shift, right? So in the middle of the night when he wakes up for his bottle, I'll do it
miss those days.
because she has to work in the morning. I don't. I'm not gonna miss him. But when he needs to fall asleep with me, because he feels like this is flat, there's nothing there. He's like, oh no, I'm not sleeping like this. Yeah, so in the middle of the night, I have to get up and walk back and forth for 5 minutes.
I got titties, so it's a little different.
Lucky for you, man. Lucky for you. But I walk for like 5 minutes. But for me, it's like I'd rather, because I could easily put him in between us and fall asleep.
I'm tired. But I'm walking for 5 minutes. Bro, if you don't, he gonna lay his ass right here. Maybe I'm to blame. Maybe I'm to blame. That's what I'm saying. It's her fault. It's your fault.
Because I know for a fact if I decide to move over and lay him in between us and just like tap his butt a little bit for like 2-3 times, and he falls asleep, he'll stay there, and then he'll get to the point where he like, I got this motherfucker. No, bro. If I gotta work for 5 minutes,
my son got us.
Yo, listen, boom.
I didn't get mine. I don't know. None of this pain.
He's going right to sleep.
They had their own room, same thing. I get up in the morning, okay, I'm tired, we watching movies. Y'all go in your room. I went through those nights of crying. Right. I never close the door. I go to sleep. Like, they never slept with me. Unless they was sick or something like that. But that's like later
Even
on.
when I put him in the other room. Even when I put him in the other room and we watch him on camera or something like that, whatever. Like, if I just put him down and he's waking up, yo, listen, he can't hurt himself. Yo, figure it out, bro. And at some point, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like in the very beginning, even sometimes still now, like especially like, when I'm at work so much and I miss him, like I'll cave. I'm like, all right, yeah, he's not sleeping. I go, but I'll pick him up and rock him to sleep and put him right back because that habit of because like you said, like we mentioned before, right? These kids are so smart and so keen, and all they can do is learn and adapt at this point. So your son figured you out like yo, he's like yo, this dude is wild soft. Pause. Like I'ma sleep here. I'ma sleep here. I'ma sleep here.
Listen. At this point, we too far in the game for me to even try to make him sleep in his room. So I think it's a
you get the crib and you're gonna try it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Because right now
it's gonna be hard.
Like, it's gonna be worse because it's a new environment and he doesn't know it. He's not familiar, so he's gonna be way more scared. He's gonna be actually.
Steve's gonna blame it on him.
Steve.
Once my foot is down, my foot is down.
Cool story, bro. No,
even now, like
he's gonna be waiting for you at the door.
Even now, like knocking on the door. He goes to sleep.
He's gonna be in there before you do.
He'll fall asleep right now. He'll be on his tablet for a while, and then he'll go to sleep while he's on his tablet. When he's with me and I need to sleep and I need him to go to sleep, I'm like, yo, bro, it's too late. I take the tablet away, but she'll leave the tablet with him until he fall asleep. Nah, give me the tablet. I'm turning on the tablet. You're going to sleep. Then he go to sleep. So I know I can get him to actually sit in his room and go to sleep. But I just didn't feel like doing it yet. But I'm gonna do it now.
Nah, we're gonna see.
Next episode, we're gonna check back
bags on his eyes.
Listen. This is what we're gonna do, right? In a couple of weeks, we're gonna check back in. Because we're gonna come. We're gonna mess your crib up real quick before you fully move in. We're gonna scuff your floors and all that, have a great party and all that. But we're gonna check back in, and we're gonna ask y'all how the sleeping pattern has been.
It's gonna change. I'm confident it's gonna change.
It's gonna change because you changing cribs, but he ain't going nowhere.
He's definitely
he ain't going nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
Scene change.
The only chance I feel like you have at this point is putting the bed you currently have in his room.
Nah.
He ain't with it, bro.
He's gonna sleep in it. Cause even now, like even when I try, it be on me. Cause I'll put him in his crib, but like you can't leave. Like you gotta sit there until he fall asleep. And when I think he's sleeping, I'm creeping out the room. He'll pop up. Bro, where you going? Like,
they be popping up like it be hilarious. Like I come in the room, like he'll be asleep. It's like yo, I'm coming in late. I'm trying to shower, finish what I gotta do, and I don't know what his spidey senses. He'd be like, I'm like, yo, bro, you deep sleep, bro. Come on, man. I'm gonna need you to relax. But back to what you were saying, right? So. Like I said, same for the folks at home, the same for the picnic them. So obviously sleeping in the bed or whatever is quite interruptive, right? But obviously I ain't stopping nothing for y'all.
Nah, I can't.
And whatnot. But is it? But let me ask you something. But is it the same as if he wasn't there?
Nah, hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
Think about it though now.
He's not there. He's gonna get all the way now.
He's only a year and a half, almost 2, right? Yeah. So then now he's gonna start walking. The comfort that he's gonna have now that he's not being in his room. That when you try to do your thing, that door's gonna be popping open. Like, yo, what y'all doing in here? Cause that room's gonna be his room now. Cause you created that room.
You like that. That whole wrestling thing you was doing. Can we, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but right now it's cool because even when we move, he'll still be in his crib. We're not transitioning that crib into like a. Because the bed turns into... He's
not in his crib now.
Yeah. No, but when he's in his crib, he can't. He don't know how to climb out.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's what you think. He's not in there long enough to find out.
He's going to climb out. Like, I'll go on my First night he coming out.
Nah, he would have come out now.
First
Nah,
night.
he just didn't do it.
He
yet.
not sleeping there the whole night anyway.
First night, I got money on it. He coming out. He gonna figure
Nah.
it
And
out.
that
Nah,
new crib,
rude awakening,
maybe that's the first
Steve.
night.
Trust
I'm gonna
me,
go.
He
man.
not open doors now.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I think doors now.
He not.
So
He
listen,
not come out.
he's
He
strong
gonna
enough to have a grip,
That's it.
and they done been falling on their life. What you think that
He gonna
that
come
3
up
foot
that
fall
day.
is gonna kill? He know better.
He gonna
He
tumble.
might
You gonna hear it.
disrespect you, put a pillow down, fall on the pillow, and come find you.
Listen, his son.
You got
I
a
can
real
see
weight
it too,
there.
I
I'm
can see it
telling
too,
you.
but
His son jump on
Bro.
chairs. I know
Yeah,
he'll come out
rude
that
awakening.
crib.
That
no
crib ain't
problem.
holding nothing, bro. That ain't
He
no
holding
jail,
back.
man.
He definitely getting out that crib.
That's
Nah,
no holding
nah.
You
this
see
shit.
Steve face right now. He's like,
Yeah,
damn.
thinking
I'm
like,
not-
He gotta hold it down. He cock blocking.
Well, yo, talk about
gotta
yo,
hold
talk
it
about
down.
cock blocking, yo. So after obviously we had Jags and my whole ordeal or whatever. So when it got to the point where we was able to be all free, willy nilly, and do our thing or whatever, right? It was a lot easier when he was younger because he was on such a strict schedule. Like we knew, like yo, if I put him down at 11, 12:45,
Yeah.
12:45, 1, he's waking up.
Let's
to
go.
Eat, burp, change, right back to sleep. So it was a lot more regimented and rigid schedule. So it was like, yo, 12:45, we both listen. I got him. Go shower, get yourself together, whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
He wake up, you gonna feed him one boom, go get the fresh old Boldy, smell good, get a nice little shower,
I don't
all
know the
that.
baldy part.
But I do. Don't worry about it. I heard. And
So
then
y'all put him to sleep like what, around what time?
so it all depends how your day's going. Like if it's the day that I'm off, like I said, when he was 0 to 3 months, he was sleeping 3 hours at a time because that's all they do. So it could be whatever time you feel like or whatever. Because at that point, your day, your time of day does not matter.
Yeah.
It's just a part
Yeah, they
in the
don't
day.
know.
It's just whatever the case may be. So it could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the morning. It don't matter. But when you know, like, yo, listen, go do your thing, whatever. She's let her take a nap. I'm gonna take care of the crib, and then by his next round, we all fresh. You know what I mean, and he's knocked out.
Quick 5 minutes.
Not even, bro. Not even, bro. Shit was
fool,
not
man.
even, bro. Shit was slapping for all that jail time I had to do. OD. It was
You
monstrous.
get 10 years worth of work.
Son, you know, man. Listen, I don't play, man. When I come to play, I come to handle my minutes. But it was a lot easier. But now, 6 months, 7 months, or whatever, his sleep pattern is a little different.
Yeah. He seemed a little bit longer though.
A little bit.
But
You gotta get on that schedule.
but only at night. So in the daytime, it's not the same. His daytime
See,
naps.
he be at work and shit.
That's what I'm saying. So, but even the days that I'm off, we home. Those daytime naps might, depending on how he's feeling, it can go from.
And they much more
It can
demanding
go
at
from
times.
20.
He's
It
more
can go from
tired.
20 minutes
Yeah.
to 45 minutes. Some days, he's asleep on me. Shirt is drenched, drool, whatever. I turn around, put him on the bed.
It's over. He up.
As soon as he touched the bed, hey, come on, man, she was with it, man. You playing with my emotions, all that stuff.
That's a fact.
So we were talking, I mentioned cock blocking. So
Yeah,
one night,
kids are complicated.
so one night after we,
For
so
sure.
it had been like a month we transitioned from his bed to, like, to the crib or whatever, right?
That reminds me of the
So
story though.
so put him to bed or whatever. It was like we were both off. I think it might have been like a Friday or Saturday, something like that. We were both off. We was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Having a little clique on the crib and whatnot. And then he's asleep. So I'm like, all right, cool, no problem, whatever. Now we'll have our grandparents. I'm like, yo, listen, man, we're gonna have a great time. Homeboys thing, watch him on the camera, whatever the case may be. Get it in, whatever the case may be. Go lay down. And you know, something like you finish, and it's like, yo, like, cause you've been yearning your partner so much. It's like, yo, like, I want a little bit more. So now you get back into it. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. 4 minutes into killing shit. You hear,
See
Like,
me.
and then,
That's your fault.
but then you
I ain't stopping.
nah.
First
No, hold on,
Hold
man.
I've been over already for it.
But what I'm saying is,
Oh,
listen,
nah.
when I'm saying 4 minutes, it ain't 4 minutes of straight talking. Like, I'm getting, you know what
Sorry,
I'm saying?
like,
Listen, you know,
I got what I came
Listen, sometimes you gotta listen. You gotta get your lady to where she wants to be.
I only got 4 minutes.
You know, I'm here's my lady, right?
Oh,
But
man,
regardless of the
sorry,
fact, however
man.
long it was like, all right, hold on. All right, homeboy's still sleeping. Yo, you killing. Homeboy, in that moment, he learned how to sit himself up.
Oh, nah.
I was like,
He learned new
bro,
tricks.
Yeah.
he went from not being able to roll over to,
Yeah, I got it now.
hey,
Yeah, I see
what y'all doing?
Going
Yo,
on.
yeah,
Going on.
that reminds me of, yo, it was one time, He's knocked out. She's knocked out. So I'm coming around. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to wake her up. I come around the bed. I'm about to, get my stuff off. He pops up and look at me like, nigga, what you about to do? What you think you about to do?
Touch my mama.
I look at him and go, oh man,
killed
like,
it.
yo.
Like, you fuck my shit.
But you know what I started doing, right? So like y'all haven't been to my crib since I renovated and changed some stuff around. So I got a different couch, but then the other couch I have, so you can pull the entire bottom out and flip.
I'm not sitting on that couch. I'm sitting on that couch.
So on the other side. So you pull the bottom out and flip it up, and it turns into a queen size, like a bed or whatever.
A bed.
Yeah, it's a kind of home bed or whatever. So homie was sleeping or whatever. I don't know what night it was. She was either her friend's crib for the weekend or her grandparents, one or the other. She out. So come in the room or whatever. Got the camera on for him just in case or whatever.
You gotta whisper.
Nah, because you was in the room. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you.
Got your head off.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's not even no whispering. You give some sign language. You be like.
You feel me? Like him. Let's go. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You get in the living room, do anything, whatever case may be. Kid, facts. Man, you don't ask it if you are. You like.
You about to get up, shit.
Yo, you know how to lip read so well as parents.
That's it.
I understood everything.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Go
time.
Go in the living room or whatever. Get in. Turn and like the way the camera is, right? So it's centered or whatever, what case may be. And so, but when there's movement, like you'll see like a flash across. So like it's so like I know like there's a different movement from the previous like second or whatever. I'm like,
that shit move. So
fuck it, yo. He can't get it. He can't skip it. Fuck this shit. Yo, homeboy is up wildin'. I said,
taking too long.
You wanna know?
You gotta listen to the side what he said, man.
Nah, but you gotta understand. Listen, I understand that you wanna make it quick, but when you've been in jail, you wanna savor and enjoy that shit. You wanna be there something.
All right, now my question for you now. Your situation is different. You have a younger child, you have an older child. Now, how do you make that work when the older child is around? Cause she's older. She's a teenager. She knows what's going on in that room. She knows.
If she knows, she knows. I'm not asking. I don't want to know. She knows. But at the same time too, right? So, like obviously being strategic about certain things, but at the same time too, it's like like, as they get older. Granted, they're different, but they're a little bit more predictable with their habits. Mm-hmm. One thing for sure.
That's true.
My daughter sleeps like she's a bear.
Okay.
Like if you like we could get like somebody could break into her room and steal. They can steal a bed she's on.
That's me.
They can steal a bed she's on. She'll wake up in the morning and she'll be like,
"What the fuck is the bed sheet?"
She'll like, oh my god, what happened? Yeah. Like what? That's so she sleeps like a bear. But at the same time, I never underestimate kids. Mm-hmm. At the same time too, it's like.
Just turn the music up.
Fuck that. Yo, listen, man. Listen, you got Beats, you got AirPods, you watching Roblox, you playing. What's the shit the kids play? Fortnite. I mean, everything under the sun. Listen, mind your business. Mm-hmm. All right. This is between you and your mama.
You ever had the walk of shame? Like come out the room, she right there. I know you like.
Nah.
Like right after you finish work out,
I'm mad fortunate. You know what it is? Like my daughter, like in her own room is like her own kingdom. Like she doesn't like she leaves her like she's like it's funny like yo she leaves her room goes to the bathroom and goes to the kitchen. That's it. Like she be like it's like a little scurry. She like so she like lives in her room. I'm like yo you know there's a whole world out here right?
Yeah,
I don't press her. She be in her room. She got yo her room looks like most men would be ashamed of their man caves. Like she got the TV, she got stereo, she got the LED lights with remotes and her showing her app, all that stuff. She got her bed, everything like so it's good because you know stay in your room, mind your business. Don't worry about it.
It works out.
Yeah, it works out, but I think sometimes too is like juggling in the schedule and that kind of stuff. But obviously like kids sleeping in the bed, is like, bro. I tell you, man, the camera gets a little.
Things that happen on camera.
The videos are a little shaky. Mr. Creative King's over there. That's a little nice.
Drunk. Is
Right?
he asleep or drunk?
I don't know what's going
Might be
on.
both. I think it's
know.
sleepy.
But that's very talented to make sure the camera's still in.
I know, right?
So that's very
We
talented.
got the footage though.
But bag. So yeah, you got it pretty good.
I mean, but I think, but hearing what you guys are saying, right? But like, just making sure, like, yo, the kid don't sleep in the bed is like that.
That's king,
That's
bro.
a
I'm
big
telling you.
thing, bro.
Make sure he does not sleep
That's
in
a
that
fact.
bed,
Yeah,
or
that's
you're
it.
gonna lose mad
So,
play
all right,
action.
That's
So
why
that-
you know, so you guys have these stories. I got no stories, shit.
You got
'cause I'm
zero?
just-
So, all right, so let me ask
My
that something,
kids
right?
always
So,
stay in their bed.
all right, so keep it on that same sort of topic, right? That disclaimer again, this is not for the kids.
Ain't nobody worry about that.
So anyhow, so
all
all right, so in your situation, right? So listen, parents be in the crib, the joint be on all the big speakers listening and all that. You know,
Well, when they hear
listen.
first curse with him, cut that thing off.
Exactly.
Some
But maybe not.
parents just don't
You
understand.
don't
They
curse.
care.
What you talking about?
You know, this ain't the Fresh Prince joint. But so now having him sleep in your bed more often than not, you alright over there, King? I think he made a whole face.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm just
Disrespectful. So how do y'all like keep it like fresh and spicy, knowing like he's like there, like how do you do that though?
fresh and spicy. We even wet and nasty.
That part.
Oh, God.
Spicy,
man.
nigga.
Alright, so
I'm only 30, nigga. I'm 50.
alright, you can learn stuff as you think. Alright, so
Only 30.
I guess I try to ask it a little bit
Keep that shit
different.
fresh
Yo,
and
how do you keep that shit fucking crazy? You know what I mean? How you can do, like you said, fucking wet and
Son,
nasty.
my son sleep just like me.
We
don't hear nothing. We just push him over a little bit.
So she don't gotta sleep in a pillow.
It's
none of
a
that.
king size bed. No, she don't gotta. You don't hold nothing there. You nothing vocals gone. Like you gotta go. Like no, there's no way.
Cause
He think he knocked out. He not bothering. If he move a little bit, we might stop.
I ain't gonna hold you now. That's my shit. I don't care. Let the
just
neighbors
stop
know.
a
Let
little bit.
everybody know.
I know what it is.
Fuck.
At first,
Forget it.
At first for me, I was also like, nah, yo, baby, yeah, like, yo, like, nah, it's kind of weird, like. Then after a while, I
never
realized,
said
no.
that.
I started out because
You
I was
ain't.
I was getting my, Then after a while, I'm like, nah. If I
gotta get mine.
if I do like that,
Gotta get these 4 minutes.
That's a fact. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah, you
I'm like,
always
yo.
4 minutes. I ain't
I'm
mad
like,
at
yo,
you.
I'm like, yo, I'm holding myself up, man. Then we like, yo, school them over, and that's it. I mean, we had times where he wake up, look at us like, y'all little dirty mom, y'all dirty mom.
And I'm still good.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
it's
man.
okay.
I'm glad you said that, right? Because now at this point, like if I'm working my work, no,
I gotta get this done.
it's over.
It's over.
So man, you be
Up or
alright.
not.
You be alright. You be alright. I might just throw the
He don't know
bottle.
what's going
I
on.
might just throw the bottle across the room or into the other room. Yo, you figure it out, homie. You be alright.
He
You
don't
be
know
on
what's going
time.
on.
That it's cool now. Wait till you start walking. You're taller, man. You in trouble, man.
No. But
See, that's him.
but-
My son is walking already. He don't
No,
know
but that's
what's
what I'm saying. But so he's not accustomed to just getting in our bed and
Yeah.
being in our business. So when we buy the house that we're looking at or whatever the case may be, and we get that, I ain't gonna be worried about it. It's just gonna be like, yo, you like, man, what? There's always some knocking going on. Yo.
Yeah,
Man,
now
it's
I got
our
one
house,
door.
homie. It's our house.
My son is 1, but so he's tall. Like his head is at the top of the doorknob, so he's
it's not
opening.
open.
Yeah.
He's opening
Just
doors,
lock
closing
the
the
door.
doors, lock.
Lock the door.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but he knows how to unlock the door.
He ain't getting us.
You lock it on your side. How you lock it? You got the
No, I'm
key?
saying like
There's
the
some
front
people
door,
locks.
he know how to unlock the front door. He know how to open it. Like the bathroom, if I'm in the bathroom and I want him to come in, I lock the door. Yeah,
Same in the bedroom. It's the same thing.
yeah.
So he
Same
start begging
thing.
and
He's
crying.
gonna be sleeping in the room with Steve. I'm telling you, get him home, man.
He is. Yo,
So
you
we-
better
we
go
move-
home from work.
We move soon, and when we officially move in, that's it. He's not sleeping in the. I told her already. It's over.
You told her, but what
See,
you
Yo,
gonna
give
do?
us a couple of weeks.
Steve,
man.
Steve,
Watch
I ain't
it.
going to the other room.
Steve, what you wearing?
No. His
Hold
room.
on.
It's right there.
His room is literally. It's easier now. See, was lazy. His room was literally across the living room.
He made it sound like it was that far. That shit was not that far.
What's this cap?
Yeah.
His room is literally next door now, so it ain't that much of a
It
walk.
went from across the next day.
Exactly.
It wasn't
So
that
you
far.
don't gotta do
Man,
much.
look at his face. Come on, man. I ain't right
Yeah,
here.
listen, we can revisit this conversation.
Yeah. You
And
definitely
then
So have my
come
$100 because I promise you, $100 a week in after they are settled in their crib.
Nah, you got.
Listen, we gonna celebrate.
I'm gonna give you a month.
Listen, this is one thing that I said I'm gonna do as a father is celebrate, small success. So once he sleep in the room for a couple days, we're gonna celebrate that. Let him know, like, yes, you did a good job. Every morning you did a good job. You slept in your room until we get the pattern going and there's no more celebrations because we celebrated.
And he gonna hit the Diddy playlist of I'll be missing you when you end up in your bed.
Nah, it's over. It's over. Once he's in his room and he's locked in, that's it.
Son,
Well, he's gonna be locked in. It's over.
But you're gonna have to change the atmosphere or something, make him
Yeah,
want to
man.
stay in his room or whatever. Because
No,
LEDs,
so I'm getting a little
projectors.
beanbag and I'm putting it in his room. So just in case, you feel me, I can.
nah,
sit
you can't
in
get a
there.
little beanbag. I'm gonna tell you that what you got. I'm seeing the Amazon link. It comes in a box. It's like the memory foam beanbags.
That red shit you got? That red
Nah,
shit?
not the red shit. But
I need
now
that.
I'll send you a link for
The
that one
moon
too.
pod?
Hmm?
The moon pod.
I don't even. It might be called that, but it's heavy. It's not a beanbag. It's like a memory foam joint. But like if you when I go to my brother's crib, if I throw my son in it, it kind of like engulfs him and molds him. Like it's not like
It's like a
No,
clock.
You throw your son in there. Your son is like 6 months.
I'm leaving it. On my own now. I'm sure he ain't throwing the kid.
I heard that before. I didn't want to say that. That means he's done it.
I heard all that. I'm like, nah.
memory foam.
Chris ain't doing that,
Memory
yeah.
foam. Listen, just drop the baby. Just drop him. Boop. And he falls right in.
Why would you drop your baby?
Right? It's not a beanbag. It falls right in and it's soft and it's just.
It's like a mattress.
It's comfortable.
It's like a mattress.
It's
Send me
super
the link.
comfortable.
No, I'm
but
definitely
I'm saying the reason why is because two things with the beanbags. Kids get into and rip anything. So he gonna like, what is this bean thing?
Yeah,
He's gonna determine his life to figure out what this bean thing is. But also because it's and it makes noise, it's gonna be like, I need to figure out what that is. That other joint makes no noise. It's like a memory foam bed. You don't hear nothing. You just and they lay in it, and they lay in
I didn't
it.
hear
Listen,
sound.
they fall in it and lay in it. And the good thing about like those things, that even as an adult, like you fall in it, it just curves and it folds to you. So the kids love the comfort. You lay them on it, put a little blanket on it, just.
I need to get that. Send me the
Send
link.
that
I'm gonna
joint.
get that. Put in his room. Sit on there until you fall asleep.
And then what you could do, right, is because it's heavy, put it behind.
Because
the
we
door.
plan on fucking throughout the whole house.
So listen. This is my plan. This is my plan with the joint.
Even
Right?
in the garage, you feel me?
The garage is gonna be better. You might be a little cold. Get some Eatland, bro. It's cheap. But I was gonna say, listen, right? Yo, I told you I had to make up for lost times. I ain't playing that. But yo, just put a string on the joint, drag it around the door. He ain't getting out that room. He gonna sleep on his bed. He gonna sleep on that joint, but he ain't gonna end up in your bed. So
Send me the link. I'm gonna definitely get the beanbag. I'm definitely put him in his room as soon as we move. First day, I'm not trying to hear nothing. His crib is the first, because his room is really nothing for us to do but paint. His crib is the first thing I'm putting up as soon as we get there, so she has no excuse.
It's her or you? No excuse.
It's
You
her,
hear that,
bro.
right? 'Cause
I know why.
he's not
It's
taking
her.
it on
In the
himself.
first-
You know,
I usually take ownership. I tell y'all, you feel me? But yo,
No,
it's
spoke
her.
about 5 minutes later. You still gonna be in the bed with her.
I feel like it's you. Like you said, yo, it's like, nah, I don't want to argue. I don't want to deal with that.
I don't want to argue, but I'm
when you
arguing
see
with
I'm
her
tired, I ain't
about.
got
You're very
Man.
passive. You're very passive.
Yeah,
You're very
man.
passive.
Listen,
Don't
I don't
If you
like
put
any
that,
stress.
if you put that proverbial foot down, you
No, the foot is gonna be down when we move, right? I told her already.
Don't put your foot on her.
Put
neck.
it down.
Don't put your foot on her neck. It's little.
I told her. You feel me?
They sometimes they pass
Sounds
out.
good, homie.
Yeah,
Sounds
nah,
great.
we'll see. Though. We'll see. That's the plan. You feel me? And,
So
I'm
we
a
gon-
man of plans and making see they go through. So we gonna do
Listen,
that.
I
I
pray
wish
for
you the best,
I pray
man.
for you on that.
I wish
I
for that for you, man.
hope that you guys continue to have that wet and nasty sex that you guys
Yeah,
thrive
yeah.
for, especially when
None
you
of that. What you called it?
He did say
It's like
something.
fresh, right?
Oh, the
Yeah.
fresh and spicy.
Yeah.
He's not having no fresh and spicy.
Listen. We're trying to be PC
Too
with
young
it.
for that.
but also,
What do you mean, 50?
What is fresh or spicy?
keep it wet. Listen, man. My household,
Really
man.
spicy.
Listen, man. We keep it wet, nasty, hot, and whatever. We gotta make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But listen, everybody at home, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Listen, if you guys have adventures or situation where your kids gonna get out the bed and you know you can't get your freak on and you gotta just sneak in or doing whatever you gotta do.
And if y'all got any tips for me to keep him in the bed, let me know, because I gotta figure this
if
out.
you gotta go to the garage and be
You
getting
went too
in the
deep,
car,
man. You went too deep. That's it.
Not yet.
you know what I'm saying? If you gotta be waiting till you gotta be in the kitchen, they asleep or whatever the case may be, let us know. Like I said, we're open to tips because the kids are only getting older and smarter, and who knows? His son will be picking the locks. Somebody locking me out. It must be crazy. So
It takes science in 4 minutes, man.
That's
That works
right.
for you, kid.
listen, man.
Because
You the only one ain't get you the other one ain't
Because
complaining.
in
I don't
20
even know
more,
the place
in
so
20 more
man.
years, I'm gonna have to
Make it
get
happen.
fresh and spicy.
just like we're gonna visit that topic. In the meantime, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you keep it wet and nasty with your loved ones. You know what I'm
Hot and
saying?
spicy, man.
Hot and spicy, however you want to do it.
Peace.
Peace out.
Bye bye.